Dear Diarrhea, Soul 88 on the Red Planet, and we are still alive. Hey guys, it's Keralis, and welcome back everybody to Surviving Mars. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you give this video a like, and if you do so, spank you very much. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th episode in our Green Planet DLC playthrough, and so far we are still alive. And if you guys want to grab the game, it is available on my official game store, so make sure to check out the links in the description. And if you grab something from there, I guess I'm just gonna be double spanking you, so spank you, double, kind of like a gobble turkey, but double. So what happened in the previous episode? Well, we did set up a little lake over here, which is, well, it's not a impressive lake, but it is a lake nevertheless. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different because we've been focusing on getting the temperature up, the water levels, and even the vegetation. And I've been neglecting my population a little bit, the peeps. Like, it's not bad, but I guess life could be a little bit better on the Red Planet for those guys. They're so lonely, look at them. This is the Swedish way to dine. Like in workplaces, like everybody just sits miles away from each other and is like, hey, don't look at me, hey, don't sit here. The Swedish way to dine. But you know what? We will focus on something totally different. Two things I want to get going. I want to get going with... I'm going to cancel the carbonate processor for the moment. Yeah, lady. Calm your titties. We got this. I'm going to queue up the robotics path again. I'm going to go for 3D machining, even though we don't need it technically speaking. I'm going to go for drone printing and maybe even automated storage. Because I do want to have two things. I want to have the shuttles, because that's going to completely change our gameplay. And there's something I believe in robotics which is called like AI machine factoring or machining or whatnot. And that means that all our like extractors and whatnot could be powered by AI drones and robots and whatnot, which means those peeps are going to be obsolete. And what that means is that if we get the shuttle up, right, we can pretty much set up, let's say we go over here, for example, right, we can set up our rare metals extractor and then just use the AI robots to power that. So we don't need to have a dome over here with peeps. And that is definitely going to transform the gameplay for us. What are we currently scanning over here? You know what, let's just cancel those guys, because I don't think there's going to be anything in the mountains whatsoever. So let's do. Let's queue up those on this side, and maybe let's get a few on that side. And yes, in the previous episode, we found strange balls. And you guys been telling me, like, Keralis, do not touch the balls. Whatever you do, don't touch the balls. And I'm like, you should never maybe neglect the balls, but I'm not going to touch the balls, okay? Later on, we might touch the balls. Now, I'm not touching the balls because you guys told me that is a bad mojo, and I kind of want to stabilize the colony before we touch the balls. Let's get to it. So what do we have? We have 2 rockets. This rocket is about to go on an expedition in like 49 fuel, so that's going to take a while. Those guys are closed down, and let them be so, because I don't want to waste any fuel. I just want to fuel my rockets and go on expeditions. This guy, on the other hand, is being loaded with fuel and exports. That's going to be quite a bit of money for us, and money is something we will need. How are we doing on everything over here? And let me just speed this up. We have full shifts of people, not required, not the special people, I guess. Like, look at that, workplace specialization -50, for example. So we need to get specialized people in every single workplace. But I'm not there yet. Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. But one day we will be there. But other than that, it's looking quite nice. One more thing which we're gonna be lacking into this episode is water, okay? So we only have 127 remaining in this, and that is gonna go bye-bye very soon. We have 5,000 remaining in that, and I did start a little expansion path to this over here, but that is so far away. It's kind of like in a galaxy, far away. So maybe what we should do is... As thinking, we have those 2 sources and there's no water to be seen. Maybe we should get a few more of those, 1 more remaining of the export goods. Yeah, let's just wait until they load up that. We should maybe get the moisty evaporators up, because those guys, when boosted with the amplify modification, they do produce 1.6 units of water. Compare that to one of those guys, which is 5. So that kind of means like, we can maybe get a few of those moisty guys, boost them or amplify them, and... then we're not going to be dependent on having water extractors. That might be the way to go. Is this ready to go? Yes, it is. Sayonara, adios, bon voyage, do widzenia. And over here, 63 out of 100, so that's going to take a while. Yeah, that is maybe something we should do. And I can't build them, so I'm going to just check how expensive is one of those moisty evaporators. There's 200 million. So maybe we can get 4 of them with the money we get from all the exports on that rocket, right? Might be a terrible idea, but I don't think it will be, because water is the source to all life, right? So let's get, we can almost afford 5 of those guys. But 4 we'll have to do. That's going to be about 6 units of water, I guess. And then for the rest of the money remaining over here, we're going to be spending wisely on a few electronics. And I would say drones. But only 2. Well, 2 is better than none, but no. Let's go for some polymers, even though we're producing, but hey, it is what it is, right? Boom, launch it up. And I've been thinking about this guy. Maybe, because we do have 12% water, let's maybe focus on something else. Can I cancel objective? Yes, I can cancel, okay. What else could we send him off on? This is what? This is going to give us research progress, which is going to be much needed. It's going to require 9 drones, however. We have 5 engineers on that, research progress as well. Resources, and that is just the RC dozer. Should we just maybe sacrifice that guy? I don't think we're gonna sacrifice. Oh, maybe we'll sacrifice. You know what? Let's cancel. Yes, unload all that we've got, and then we're gonna send our RC dozer for some resources. Holy crap! Look how fast they're unloading the rocket. There's gonna be quite a bit of surplus machine parts just coming out, being pooped out of this rocket. And as soon as this is unloaded, we're gonna send him off. Maybe I can do that straight off now. Let me see here. So which one was it? Project Portier. Send expedition. Please do. And this one over here. Send. Amazing. Does my RC dozer load himself? Or maybe I need to get him into position? I guess we'll see. And this has arrived. Perfect. Let's make a little drop down over here. Or touchdown. That is crazy. Why don't we need fuel for this? Or maybe they do have 30 fuel loaded or something.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Yes, lady!
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
So deep scanning, holographic scanning, Martian festivals. Ooh! Mega storage, rover command AI, and Terra tourism has just been revealed for us in the research category. Terra tourism. Tourists pay 50% more funding to come to Mars. Receive 100 tourist applicants. Who can kill them? And then this is gonna be bad for business, I guess. But what has opened up over here for us? Rover command AI. That is nothing I need. Well, I need that. But I really want to have my shuttles. And that was what? That was mega storage, large water tank. This is amazing, but it's gonna take a while. But let's do this now. Since we have the moist evaporators, let's maybe set them up. And let's see how much of those... let me just slow down this a little teeny bit. We need to put them quite far away from each other just to get the maximum boost from it, right? So we can't really overlap the little like radiuses you see over here. So let's maybe squeeze in one just in the back stages here. That one, is that overlapping that guy? It actually might be, yeah it is. So let's maybe not waste it. We do have some pipes over here, so let's maybe squeeze down one guy like so. Okay, this is going to be decommissioned later on, so let's maybe not. We still have at least 2 of those guys available, right? Should we maybe just do one of those here? Yeah. Alright, so that guy just got us 27 polymers for this little expedition. And it just cost us like a dozer. Okay, we kind of misplaced him. He was supposed to be landing over here. Ladies and gentlemen, cancel. Lady, calm down. We have received CO2 jet propulsion, which means as soon as this is going to be done, we will have our shuttles. And that is completely going to transform our gameplay. And meanwhile, so I don't forget, I'm going to queue up this guy as well. Just to have this guy, just in case, you know, something happens. And, man, I'm happy. So we just need AI machining, or whatever it's called, and then we are golden. Are we really? Yes, we are. Hi, and welcome back, you. Project Titanium, send expedition, boom, and send. What do we need? Fuel, and the RC dozer is going to be loaded up again, and then we're going to get some new technologies unlocked for us. What were we doing? Oh yes, we were placing moist evaporators. Did we place one over here? Yes, we did indeed. It does not have any power. Let's fix that. He might be, but what did you do that for? I don't know. It kind of looks nice, okay? So leave Keralis alone and just get some water pipe from this side and maybe from this side just to keep it symmetrical. Did we get this guy set up? Yes, we did. Let's get a hydroscopic coating on that. It's going to be boosted a little bit. Is this guy boosted, by the way? This guy is boosted. And also, are those guys boosted? Yeah, they are amplified. What else could we amplify, which we haven't amplified? This guy, she will be amplified. I betcha there's stuff which we haven't amplified. Like those guys, for example, Moxie guys. Since we do have quite a bit of polymers, let's waste those polymers and let's upgrade them as soon as we can. And then, one more moist evaporator. Can we now squeeze this guy in over here?
Received.
Yeah, it's gonna be decent, right? How much? 280 million. And this rocket is gonna be consisting of people, I guess. Let me see here. We have 13 vacant slots in that, we have 7 in this, and we have 23 vacant slots in that guy. There's a lot of vacant slots. So, passengers, please do. Unload everybody. Let's see here. We do have 3 engineers, so let's maybe load those guys up. Engineers looking for a good time. Whereabouts are those guys? Engineer. I know we can filter them, but why should we? Enthusiast, workaholic, and gambler. Party animal. Get on board. Vegan. Don't worry. They'll tell you. I love it. Let's load him up, I guess. Officers, we would be needing those guys, because if people snap, we need to have some protection. But Dong Pong, Mr. Dong, get on board, Mr. Dong. And one more, uno más, as they say. Let's maybe just get somebody with no specialization. Hippie, Le Quoc, welcome on board. Launch it, and launch it. And those guys are going to be touching down here, I guess, and hopefully we can spread them evenly against the domes or amongst the domes and start specializing people. How are we doing on food, by the way? 77, only 2 in this building. Only 1 in that. See, we can allow that. I can't allow all those people to go to research. Let's get this, let's specialize the trait again, and those guys hopefully can be popped in over here and get some food going. This is happening. This is, well, semi-happening. Polymers are being produced. Amazing! Slow progress at its best, I guess. And you, sweetheart, you will be sent out again to get some more metals, and this is a glorious spot for it. Boom. Sorry for the awkward commentary, by the way. I'm new to this YouTube thing, you know. I'm trying my best. The sensor towers. I believe that is like 10% increasement on scanning per tower. And also we will receive like an early warning.
Dust storm approaching.
See? Now we have 18 hours warning due to the sensor tower we just built over here. I'm just gonna get them here. Because why not? And that means as soon as those get completed, we should be scanning 60% faster. You see? Sensor tower boost, 40%. So this is going to be going quite neatly. That's 8 metals. We need metals. I need to get my research done. By the way, are we done? Are we coming back? Returning from Planet Anomaly?
Sector scanned.
What did we get, by the way? Did we get any new technologies?
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
So really? So we got creative biorobotics, smart homes, nuclear fusion, fueled extractors, home collective, and magnetic field generator. Aquel Foley, I don't believe. So what does this do? Decrease the loss of atmosphere. Okay. Due to lack of, like Mars doesn't have any magnetic field, right? So that's going to be quite useful for us later on. But not yet. If only, what is that? Fuel extractors upgrade. Production increased by 30% as long as the building is supplied with fuel. Okay. I guess that's for water, but we're gonna replace them with moisty guys, right? And then we have this, nuclear fusion. Generates power, out-dome building, which requires workers to operate a new building fusion reactor. And Stephen Hawking quotes. This is not bad, but are we there yet? No, we're not. What is this? Home collective. Yeah, we need to get into make the people like, look at this, Martian festivals. They would absolutely adore that. But where's that big domes? Where's the big dome? There's other domes, and I'm not really sure how to get them. Creative biorobotics. New building biorobotics workshop, a vocation building that allows colonists to experiment with biorobotics or biorobots. Counts towards the workshop milestone. Consumes machine parts, alright, maybe not. But yes, now we are all focused on the jet propulsion, right? As soon as that is done, we are set. And now the storm has arrived, I believe, and we have a leak. Where is this leak you speak of? Over here. Yes, is repaired. But that is something we should maybe do over here. Since we do have a little bit of cables over here, we should do ourselves one of those power switches, maybe like over here. And then later on, maybe even getting the pipe valve set up somewhere like this or like here maybe. It must be built on a complete pipe. Okay, so we can need to complete that pipe first. But that means that we could just close them off, just in case we're gonna have a leakage problem somewhere on the line over here. And we should put a few of them all over the place, but...
resources are low.
Am I bothered? Yeah, it should be, right? By the way, did we boost this? Nope, but they are not operational because of the dust storm. It is how many? 10 hours remaining, 9 hours and counting, and water is not as great. But it's not terrible either, or either. Let's make a touchdown, can't land. Oh yeah, we can't land because of dust storms, right? Okay, this is bad for us. This is bad for business. This guy is coming with passengers, and this guy is coming with the dozer. Boom! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, our peeps.
Colonists have arrived.
We're put quite far away from the domes, but they should be able to manage anyhow. And let's do this. Let's go over here, and let's see anything else we can do. Send the dozer to. Maybe we should not send the dozer all the time. But the dozer is something I could sacrifice because that is the machine I least use. Geologists, medics, any 7 people resources, RC Explorer, progress, engineers, research progress. You know what? Let's try this. Send an expedition with 5 peeps. If they die, they die. They will die with a sacrifice, right? And let's get this guy and boom. So you dozer, you just move out of the way for the moment, sweetheart. And this guy over here is going to be fueled, loaded with exports, and sent back to Earth. We're doing fantastic, are we? Not really. You know what I noticed, by the way? That those guys deteriorate, the Stirling generators. And they do require polymers to repair. And it kind of sucks because I kind of thought, like, being indoors, they wouldn't be affected by dust. But it still seems like the dust is accumulating on those guys. Which doesn't make any sense. Or maybe it's just going like super slow. I'm not sure. Are those guys open over here? Let's maybe close those down. Do we still have power enough to power the colony? Yes, we do. How are we doing on those guys? Fully loaded. And I'm gonna set up myself a few extra water towers. Just for precautions. Let's maybe do 1. Let's do 2, 3, and 4. Just so we have a little bit of surplus. Now we have a plus on the waterfront. But it's going according to plan. Is it really? Yes, it is. This guy is off to flying to Planetary Anomaly.
Anomaly analyzed.
What did we get? Holy crap! Like 2,500 research. You might think, well, that is not much. Well, it's quite plenty. We're almost done with the jet propulsion. And how are we doing on the scans, by the way? We found something. Perfect. Drop down over here, gorgeous, and scan it. Ew, behave! We've done it! The shuttle hub. So I'm gonna place it just next to our resource deposits or depots over here. Why can't I do it over here on the side? Because of reasons? Oh, maybe this guy is blocking. There we go. Who's this, by the way? No. Oh, you've arrived. Perfect. Welcome. Welcome to the Red Planet. And let's get this guy set up over here. Should we? Why not? It's gonna cost us 15 polymers, 10 electronics, which we don't have.
Are departing.
1 person is leaving, okay? I don't care. Hopefully that the rocket crashes on the way back. So those guys are gonna be going back and forth picking up stuff. But until we get the robotics going, the factory robotics, if that's even a thing, I thought it was a thing. Maybe it is not a thing. This is amazing. How is this guy doing? Let's send him back. No, let's just wait. And this guy is being fueled. He's fueled. Okay, so where do we send him next? We're gonna send him to Project Oracle. Resources, 7 peeps. Medics, new technologies. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna go for new technologies with 5 medics. And this guy? Which guy was it? I think this was this guy, right? Yeah, perfect. And let's fuel that up. But this is gonna be a complete game changer. Believe me, alright? You will see. How about this? Are we repaired? Yes, we are repaired. So you go over here and scan this. And you, sir, don't be brave. You head back. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over here. Let's build ourselves some stuff. Bits and pieces. Are we ready? Nope, still loading up. Let's go over here and let's make use, because we do have the underground metals, 803 metals, and then we have this rare metal deposit. Not much, 321. It's not like woo, but it's gonna be quite a bit of cash for us. But until we get everything up and running, we're gonna need to get a dome, just a small one. I guess we can just put it just in between, too far from working drone commander, don't you worry. Like a so. Then we can make use of this over here, of the peeps that it is, and then, oh maybe not, maybe that's gonna be outside the zone. Dang it, mistakes have been made. Let's place it a little bit closer, maybe like here, hereabouts, like this, like that. And let's do set up a little bit of temp stuff for those guys. And what else will we need? We're gonna need this, so we're gonna have ourselves the metals extractor build up. Can we have a middle piece of this or middle point? Yes, we can. Boom. It's gonna be delivering bits and pieces. Okay. I do love seeing them on the planet just swooshing by. We're not that far away from the main base, but it's a little bit of a distance. Ladies and gentlemen,
of the red planet that meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
I think I've heard that before.
Where to look.
Yeah. So we've got moisture farming. I don't know what that is. Low G engineering, creative realities, Martian aerodynamics, Martian strength, and planetary projects. Open research thingy. So what is this, by the way? Martian aerodynamics. Shuttle speed is increased by 33%. Amazing. That was creative realities. A VR workshop. Holy crap. Okay, that might be something for the future. And this over here, lake evaporators. Lake pumps are self-sufficient and no longer need to be supplied with water. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Queue it up. Yes, indeed. Before that yeah. We're gonna have the accumulator. This is gonna be a third priority or fourth priority. So that means we're not gonna be wasting any water on those guys. And let's see here. How much are we exactly wasting on this at this stage? That takes 2 water units, and those guys do 0.5, so we're wasting 3, so basically 2 moisty evaporators are being wasted just to power those guys. Ehoo! Alright, where's this guy? Loaded? Well, not fully, but send him off. Because we're gonna be getting a little bits and pieces. And this guy's what? Returning from planetary... Okay. Let's see here. Did we get any more anomalies? Nope, nothing. And this guy's whereabouts? He's unloading metals. Bon voyage. Unload him, please. And I guess putting this vehicle over here, for example, right? That means those guys could maybe even get like 7 metals. Well, it's better to get those 7 metals than non-metals. We even have some polymers around the corner as well. Okie dokie. It's being built up. Perfect. We have one spinny thing. I'm also gonna add some power accumulators here in the back stages, I guess. Or maybe in the front. No, just in the back. Let's do 1, 2, and 3 for those guys. Not the prettiest layout of them all, but those guys will have life supports and we will be able to make this happen. Perfect. And then hopefully we can automate the process later on, but we can't really now. Let's change the skin to maybe this one. And then let's see here. On the inside, we're going to be adding ourselves living complexes. Maybe like those. 1 and 2 maybe? 3? No, 1, 2 should be enough. Then we will have spacebar. Not the huge one. Let's get the small one, I guess. Bam. We will have a diner for those peeps. Boom. We will have what else? Diner, infirmary would be a thing as well, but maybe not. Small grocer would be a thing. Maybe not a small grocer. Let's get a big one. No, a small should do it for the moment. Let's get a small grocer. We are gonna add ourselves. We have a diner. Let's get maybe the infirmary, and then in case we will have more people over here, let's maybe do one more accommodation, and let's change that to this one. This is such a tiny dome, by the way. It is such a tiny dome, but they do have everything they need for it. Are we loaded? No, but you go back to Earth because we're going to be loading passengers and then we're going to get those guys over here. I'm going to see what happens. And let's get at least one shift going and amplify this, please, as well. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Colonists have arrived.
You might but Keralis, that's just
Resources
12 metals on a daily basis. Yeah, it's kind of crappy, but at least we're producing that. It's going to be boosted a little bit with the amplification as well.
Anomaly analyzed.
But let's just do one shift on those, on that building. This needs to be a priority, the bar, and also the grocer would be a priority, right? And 2 shifts. And then we're going to get more rockets over here. Are we refueling this? Yes, we are indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I can skin it up.
Resources are
Ew. I kind of like this the best. No, open up. We only have 2 drones in this guy, but please repair as soon as you can, or as quick as you can. It's done. Okay, you go back home. Chop, get to it. And this guy, continue scanning, please. Are we? Yes, we are. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Equal folly, there's 6 anomalies.
Complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Holy crap. Okay, that is not bad at all. Okay, we get the factory AI set up. Perfect. And this, let's see what this is going to be. Well, I guess it's going to be just research progress, right?
Analyzed.
Yeah, but 1,000 points. I mean, yeah, why not? And we have 5 more of those guys. So what we're currently doing, the deep scanning. Pretty please do. And let's move back over here. Can I boost the buildings now with that as well? Upgrade factory AI, construction, production plus 20%. Please do. Please do that on this as well and on this one. A little bit costly, okay, in my opinion. But well worth it. And let's get open up another shift over here. And I guess the next rocket, what is this one? This one is going to be touching down. This guy, which is ready to go now, I guess, with all the stuff.
Dust storm approaching.
Oh no, in 3 souls.
Resources are low.
Send back to Earth. I guess what we can do with this guy is maybe get more passengers going over here. We do have a little bit of peeps here and there, but getting more is not going to hurt. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But metal is not a headache anymore, which is quite the relief for us. This guy is unloading. This guy is, I guess, scanning over here still. Maybe not. Boom! This is awesome. We're gonna get so much research progress. 84% into the deep scanning as well.
Anomaly analyzed.
Ew.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
Have I heard that before?
As you know where to look.
Compact passenger module, high-powered jets, Martian copyright, mega satellites, meteor defense system, and steam reconstruction. Oh my goodness, we are on the roll today. Mega satellites unlocks the launch space mirror. Improves temperature and launch magnetic shield. Awesome. Then we have planetary projects. Unlock the seed vegetation. Okay, and this is gonna be amazing. Look at that. It does cost, like in a later stage when we have a lot of like those research labs, it's gonna be fantastic because it's gonna be licensing Martian copyrights for use back on Earth, right? We're gonna earn 2 million or 2 billion basically each time we do this, but it's gonna cost us 20,000 research points. But like, believe me, in the future when we have like tons of research labs, that is not gonna be a bad thing for us. Moisture farming, then I'm actually gonna clear that up because that is only gonna cost us 5 polymers and 2 metals, and then water would not be an issue for us. Oh, look at this! More! Go over here! This guy! Move back, please, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so let's deep scan as much as we can. How are you doing over here? Fantastic. So metals is not an issue, concrete is not an issue, food is not an issue. Still a little bit of issue on the production over here. But we have pretty much stabilized that, so we're pretty much self-sustained. However, ladies and gentlemen, we have a dust storm. And it's bad. We have stored oxygen, we have a crap ton of stored water, so we should be fine. What did we get?
more to the
We're gonna get deep metal extraction and the Martian network. The Martian network, new spire building. Increase the research output of all research labs and Hawking institutes in the dome. And then we got the deep metal extraction, so we can do that. And the MDS laser, so it could defend ours. Like, what I would defend, I guess. Domes, not so much. But maybe, like, buildings... Like, fuel deposits would be a thing, right? Because if that goes baboom,
complete.
it's gonna be a huge baboom. What did we get? Atomic accumulators, okay. And the next thing would be what? The carbonate processor, which is gonna be a common thing, right? And the deep scanning... Anything it has revealed for us over here? Nope, nothing. Give me like a water source. Please do. I would be happy.
Scanned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just found 2,000 deep metals within the base. And then maybe even people from those domes could be traveling the distance. We'll see. But we have this. So that is not bad. Also, as thinking of it, does this consume water now? It does not. So this stays at water level 100 at all times. Perfect. Quite perfect, I guess. And this, can I flatten this a little bit? Like this, like this? Yeah. And then we can maybe do one other lake over here. Man, I'm happy. Oh my goodness, we have this over here. That is 2,000 more metals. And then we have this over here, which is 2,000 more. So we have 6,000 metals just in the vicinity of our domes.
Sector scanned.
And no, was this? No, it's not. Crap. Water is almost, we just almost ran out of water. We are on a roll. Nuclear terraforming unlocks the melt. Unlocks the melted polar caps. Improves water. Nuclear terraforming. That sounds a little bit dangerous. But would be a thing. Okay. Let it just be for the moment, okay? I'm thinking if we could maybe... How does this operate? Carbonate processor.
Received.
So this has a terraforming effect of 0.4 atmosphere per sol, right? It's gonna consume a rock. Yeah, I'm gonna queue that up just to have one, because that's gonna be using all the rocks we've got over here, right? As I see it, we need to see how this operates. Poop it down, poop it down. Might have been a terrible location for it, by the way. This guy is home. Boom, and land over here. Let's get rid of this, this, and that. And has that rocket reached Earth? Yes, it has. So what do we do? People or items? I kind of want to have, like, we have 1 billion. I kind of want to have more fuel refineries. No, you know what? Let's get a big machine factory. Or no, electronics factory. But 600 million? Yeah, that's a little bit on the hefty side. Okay, let's get a small one. A small machine electronics factory, one more. We will get ourselves 2 moist evaporators, even though we could be able to build them very, very soon. And the rest, I'm just gonna get some temp machine parts, just so we can keep up the upkeep on stuff. Launch, launch. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this will conclude today's episode. Did we find anything? No, we did not. That's gonna conclude today's episode. We've done plenty. We have researched a crap ton of stuff. Not much progress when it comes to the base itself, but we have a stable production of metals, we do have concrete, we do have food. We also, well, we will have electronics, polymers, and machine parts going very, very soon. But it's looking great for us. The thing I'm most happy about are those guys. They are a complete game changer. Just seeing them going back and forth, it's just perfect. But water is an issue. But yeah, we're gonna continue to this in the next episode, where hopefully this is gonna be constructed. All the stuff is being gathered, as you see. We still lack 29 machine parts. But this is gonna benefit us when it comes to the atmosphere quite greatly. And how about the grass, by the way? Oh yeah, look at that. It's all over the place now. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Progress is being made as we speak. Is it bad? No, it's amazing. This might be a waste, but no, now we have metals coming up. How much do we have in this? Still 600 remaining. And then we can just demolish the constructors and move this away somewhere else. And continue. But then we have those here. 2,000 metals.
Anomaly analyzed.
Yay! 4,000 research points. Until the next one, Keralis for now. Have a very, very nice day. If you guys want to grab the game, please check out the links in the description to my store. The keys are straight from the developer, and you just get a Steam key, which you pretty much redeem in Steam. So don't be afraid. Have a very nice day. Keralis over now. We are alive and thriving.